Before forests existed, before mountains rose, before dinosaurs ruled the land, sharks were already here. Deep beneath the blue surface of the ocean, time doesn't move in years, it moves in extinctions. Ice ages come and go. Continents break apart. Entire species vanish without a trace. Yet one creature keeps returning to Earth's story, tooth by tooth, fin by fin. In warm coral reefs, sharks glide through sunlight. In the open ocean, others hunt in crushing darkness where pressure bends steel. Their ancestors swam these waters 400 million years ago, before birds learned to fly, before trees grew tall. They survived asteroid impacts, mass die-offs, poisoned seas, and collapsing food chains. No tools, no fire, no cities. Only instinct, perfected by evolution. Today, we're diving into why sharks have survived longer than almost any animal on Earth. Not as monsters, but as one of nature's most successful designs. So what makes a body plan last longer than continents? And what does survival really mean when the planet keeps trying to erase you? The ocean, a world without time, stretches back over 400 million years to a time when the Earth was alien to us. The first sharks, ancient and raw, began their evolutionary journey in the Devonian period, a time when life was flourishing in the sea and the land was barren. The oceans were a different world, shallow, warm, and teeming with bizarre life forms that seem almost too strange to exist. But it was here, in this primordial ocean, that the first ancestors of sharks appeared. These early sharks were vastly different from the sleek, powerful predators we know today. Their bodies were small, almost unrecognizable, with thick, heavy armor and odd, primitive features. Yet, even in their early forms, there was something unmistakably shark-like about them. Their anatomy hinted at an emerging apex predator. Rows of sharp, jagged teeth, their jaws capable of cutting through prey with brutal efficiency, even if their hunting methods were far more rudimentary. The ocean floor was a cradle for life, but it was also a battlefield. Competition was fierce, and those creatures that could adapt, evolve, and survive would thrive. Early sharks with their cartilaginous skeletons were perfectly suited for the underwater world, where bones were a liability. Cartilage was lighter, more flexible, and more efficient for long migrations through the water. This evolutionary advantage would set them apart from other fish and ensure their survival through countless upheavals. Fossils of these early sharks provide a glimpse into their world. Fossils of shark-like creatures such as Cladocelache show an organism with a streamlined body, large fins, and a mouth full of teeth designed for seizing prey. These early sharks were not yet the masters of the oceans, but they had begun their evolutionary journey toward it. Fossils from this era reveal the changes over millions of years, from armored creatures resembling ancient fish to the agile, fast predators that would eventually dominate the seas. As the Devonian period gave way to the Carboniferous period, the evolution of sharks continued. Their teeth evolved to become sharper, more specialized for hunting, and their bodies streamlined for greater speed. These changes allowed them to become formidable hunters in the oceans of the time. By the end of the Carboniferous, sharks were well on their way to becoming the apex predators they are today. But the story of their rise doesn't stop there. The ocean would continue to shape their evolution, just as the sharks would shape the very fabric of life beneath the waves. To understand the full scope of their survival, we must explore not only their anatomical changes, but also the vast, ever-changing environments in which they thrived. The sharks that first appeared in the Devonian period were just the beginning of a story that would span hundreds of millions of years. Over time, these creatures would develop a series of remarkable adaptations that allowed them to survive through some of the harshest environmental conditions Earth has ever seen. But what made sharks so successful? How did they become the most efficient predators of the ocean? One of the shark's key survival adaptations is its incredible sense of smell. Sharks possess the most powerful olfactory system in the animal kingdom, capable of detecting even the smallest traces of blood in the water from miles away. This sense has evolved over millions of years to allow sharks to hunt with incredible precision, even in the dark depths of the ocean where light is scarce. But it's not just their sense of smell that makes sharks such effective hunters. Sharks are also equipped with specialized organs called the ampullae of Lorenzini, which allow them to detect electrical signals emitted by prey. This unique sense, known as electroreception, gives sharks the ability to hunt in total darkness, tracking the movements of fish and even the heartbeat of larger marine animals. In addition to these senses, sharks are also equipped with an extraordinary set of teeth. Over time, sharks have developed a variety of teeth specialized for different types of prey. Some sharks, like the great white, have serrated teeth designed to tear through flesh, while others, like the hammerhead, have specialized teeth for gripping and holding on to slippery prey like squid. These teeth are constantly replaced throughout the shark's life, ensuring that it is always ready for the hunt. Sharks are also uniquely adapted to the demands of their environment. Their bodies are built for speed and efficiency, with long, streamlined forms that allow them to move through the water with minimal resistance. Unlike many other fish, sharks do not have swim bladders, which would make them float to the surface. Instead, they rely on their large, oil-filled livers to help with buoyancy. This adaptation allows them to stay at any depth, from the shallow coral reefs to the darkest, deepest parts of the ocean. Through millions of years of evolution, sharks have developed a finely tuned set of tools that make them one of the most successful predators to ever roam the earth. But survival, as we know, is never guaranteed. The ocean is an unpredictable and constantly changing environment, and even the most well-adapted creatures can fall prey to cataclysmic events. This leads us to the next chapter of our story: the mass extinctions and catastrophic events that would test the resilience of sharks. The history of life on Earth is one of constant upheaval. From volcanic eruptions to asteroid impacts, our planet has been reshaped countless times by natural disasters. But sharks have endured through these catastrophic events, weathering mass extinctions and climate shifts that wiped out so many other species. One of the most significant challenges in the history of sharks was the Permian-Triassic extinction event, around 252 million years ago. This event, often referred to as the Great Dying, was the largest mass extinction in Earth's history, wiping out up to 96% of marine species. It was caused by a combination of factors, including volcanic eruptions, climate change, and a massive loss of oxygen in the oceans. Yet, in the face of this global catastrophe, sharks survived. Their adaptability, combined with their simple yet efficient physiology, allowed them to endure the harshest conditions. Sharks would face another major test 66 million years ago when an asteroid struck Earth, causing the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. While this event brought about the end of many species, sharks once again proved their resilience. While most land-based animals were decimated, sharks remained largely unaffected, continuing to dominate the oceans. In fact, it's believed that the asteroid impact actually helped sharks thrive by reducing the number of larger predators in the ocean, allowing sharks to fill the ecological niches left behind. Sharks' ability to survive such cataclysmic events is due in part to their remarkable adaptability. During periods of environmental change, sharks have been able to shift their behavior and hunting strategies to take advantage of new resources. In times of great upheaval, sharks have shown an uncanny ability to evolve quickly, adapting to new environments and new prey. Today, sharks continue to survive in a world that is rapidly changing due to human influence. While the mass extinctions of the past were caused by natural events, the challenges facing sharks now are a result of human activity. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change are all threatening the survival of sharks. But just as they have done throughout history, sharks continue to adapt. The next chapter explores the modern world of sharks and their place in today's oceans. Today, sharks are found in oceans all around the world, from the warm tropical waters of the Pacific to the icy depths of the Arctic. They have adapted to nearly every marine habitat, from shallow coral reefs to the deepest parts of the ocean. But while they remain one of the most powerful predators in the ocean, sharks face unprecedented challenges today. Overfishing has taken a significant toll on shark populations. Many species, including the hammerhead and the great white, are now classified as endangered due to the pressure of commercial fishing. The demand for shark fins, often used in traditional soups, has led to the decimation of shark populations around the world. In addition, habitat destruction from human activities, such as coastal development and pollution, has further threatened shark habitats. Perhaps the most insidious threat sharks face today is climate change. As ocean temperatures rise, the ecosystems sharks rely on are beginning to shift. Coral reefs, once teeming with life, are dying at an alarming rate due to ocean acidification. This is causing a ripple effect through marine food chains, and sharks are being forced to adapt to new and often less stable environments. Some species are migrating to cooler waters, while others are retreating to deeper, darker parts of the ocean. Despite these challenges, sharks are showing remarkable resilience. Many species are adapting to new food sources and shifting habitats, while others are evolving new behaviors to cope with the changing environment. But time is running out. If current trends continue, the future of sharks may be in jeopardy. The next chapter will explore what we still don't know about sharks and the mysteries that remain unsolved. Despite centuries of study, sharks remain one of the most enigmatic creatures on Earth. There is still much we don't know about their biology, behavior, and evolutionary history. For instance, how do sharks navigate the vast oceans? What drives their migratory patterns? And how do they know when to breed? While scientists have made great strides in understanding these ancient predators, there are still many questions left unanswered. One of the most intriguing mysteries is the shark's ability to heal. Sharks have remarkable regenerative abilities, capable of healing their wounds in a way that many other animals cannot. But how do they do it? Some scientists believe that the shark's immune system plays a key role, while others suggest that their unique cartilage may hold the secret to their rapid healing. Sharks' migratory behaviors are another area of mystery. Some species, like the great white, travel thousands of miles across vast stretches of ocean, yet they seem to know exactly where to go. How do they navigate these vast distances with such precision? Is it instinct, or is there something more at play? Despite these unanswered questions, the potential for discovery is vast. As technology advances, scientists are learning more about sharks every day, yet there is still much to explore beneath the waves. The mysteries of sharks remain one of the last frontiers in marine biology, And the ocean, as always, holds its secrets tightly. The future of shark research is wide open, and who knows what we will learn next.